Okay, good afternoon folks. It's a wee bit windy today, so it might affect the microphone. But what we're looking at this afternoon, just on the outskirts of Autoguard, near Perthshire, in Perthshire I should say, near Perth. What we're looking at is a Roller Team Zefiro 685. This is a late registered, December registered 2019. So it's a facelift model, even though it's on a 19 plate. So it's got the latest sort of Ford Transit shape to it. But it was registered late December 2019. It's got just over 23,000 miles. It's actually had a lot of work done to it by the current owner, some nice upgrades, which you'll see on the inside. Just to run through a little bit about it, it's got the awning. It's also got the garage, which is really handy, obviously for the people that are taking extra stuff with them, and it's massive, the garage. Doors on both sides. Okay, there's the table, which you'll see. This is an upgraded table that the current owner has done. When it's not in use, he's got some small tables that can be used. But really good sized garage. That will easily take a motorbike, scooters, all the push bikes that you would need. Everything, sports equipment, everything you would ever need. You come to the rear, if you're not using the garage for your push bikes, then it's actually coming with a 4 bike rack. It's obviously got the reversing camera. Tight here, just coming past. There's the other garage door. Turned it the wrong way. It's got the Gas-flow refillable gas cylinders. The current owners use this a lot in Europe, hence why the upgrades at what they've done. So it's got a 2000 watt inverter installed, and you can off-grid camp without electrical hookup for over a week, he says, no bother at all. Which also makes the 240 sockets live with the inverter. All the sockets has been rigged up as a ring main. So it just means that all sockets can be used when they're not hooked up. It's got 5G Wi-Fi installed, comes with 2 TVs. Yeah, it's got some nice stuff on this. 4 berth, 4 travelling seats. With a drop-down bed if you require the extra beds. 2 rear singles in the rear, which can be converted into a large king-size bed. It's got the alloy wheels. It's actually really clean. Really clean. There's been an additional fan installed, which can suck in air or blow out air depending on what functionality you want to do. If you're cooking, you can get rid of your fumes, or if you're in a hot climate, you can help pull in air into the camper van. There's also had the rear suspension upgraded. It's got air suspension fitted just to improve the ride, or if you're coming on and off ferries, that you can jam the back end up, because obviously these camper vans have a big overhang, so sometimes it's nice that you can inflate the bags just to help clear the rear of the motorhome when you're coming off ferries. Really nice one. It is a bit windy, so sorry if you're hearing the wind noise in the microphone. It's not a bad day. If you'd like to know more about this motorhome, you know what you have to do. Get in contact with me. Go and visit the Facebook page, or you can see the motorhome on www.motorhomemarketplace.co.uk. This motorhome will come with 1 year's warranty. I don't think it'll be required, but it's there for that extra assurance, which also has breakdown cover, and it can also be used in Europe, and you can also upgrade it to 3 years if you so wish. So yes, the Roller Team Zefiro 685, 4 berth, 4 travelling seats, fixed singles at the rear or a large king size bed with a drop down bed with a host of fitted extras by the current owner, because it's been in Europe quite a bit with it. So you can see why he's done the upgrades that he's done. Okay, so we're inside the Zefiro 685. So this is the cab area. I'll just move the cushion. So all the mod driving functionality in the Ford chassis. It's got sat nav, hand-free controls on the steering wheel, electric windows, cup holders, everything you would like. The Remus blinds on all 3 windows. Seats are really clean. It's a leather material cloth. Obviously, you've got a good skylight here, which you can open, and a good shelf area up here. It's actually massive, to be honest. This being 4 berth, 4 travelling seats. It's kind of got a L-shaped lounge. The current owner has made some nice wee extras. Normally the big table goes here. You'll see that in the pictures. But when the big table is in the garage, but when it's not in use, the current owners sort of made these small tables, which is quite nice. When you look at the cupboards, there's actually plenty of room. Some clothes in there at the moment, but actually good sized cupboards. Yeah, so the front 2 seats, they swivel round. Again, you'll see that in the pictures. But the current owner's done quite a lot of upgrades. There's USB sockets. And then he's also installed an inverter. There's the controls for it as well. 200 watt inverter, so when that's actually activated, it means when you're off grid, all your 240 sockets are actually working. So you don't need to be plugged into an electrical hookup. And then when you come to the kitchen, again, you've got good cupboard space, one above. And then we've got a sink. It's 3-ring gas. The oven below, which is also a grill. Again, you can actually see there's good cupboard space. This van's still in use, which is good to see. That's why the cupboards have got contents in them. But you can actually see there's plenty of room there for cooking. Opposite we have the 3-way fridge. I do like the big fridges that you have in the Roller Teams, because I do like the extra drawer that you have. And this drawer's been used correctly for the beer. And then you come to see the other upgrades that's happened here. So there's a command system for this Roller Team, but for the heating it's been upgraded to the iNet. So that means you can actually work it from Wi-Fi from your phone. You don't have to be in the motorhome to turn on the heating or the hot water. Also, he's upgraded the TV aerial and this 5G Wi-Fi in this motorhome. You can also see a TV here with a mirror. Looks really good. So there's actually a lot of space in here. But obviously when it comes to night time, the 685, it's got 2 single beds, which can be turned into a large king size bed. Again with ample cupboards towards the rear. Just using the steps for the bed. But you can actually see there's actually a lot of space in that cupboards. There's 2 of these big cupboards here. And I won't do it just now, but you can actually fold these over to make an infill for the cushions to make a king size bed. But you also have cupboards underneath, which the current owner has actually made more shelving. And on the other side you have the wardrobe, hanging rail. It's a bit dark just now. And there's also storage in the steps. So well thought out to use all the space. And when you come in here, you can actually see there's a second TV. And at the end of one bed, you have the shower. So it's a separate, isolated shower, which is good. Then opposite the shower, you have the toilet. Again, plenty of cupboard space. One up there, one below the vanity sink. Wee shelving at the side. Electric flush toilet with plenty of hooks. And what's handy about this is the toilet door also becomes an isolation door. So it actually isolates you from the main part of the motorhome. You can see what it looks like when you come to the other side. You can actually have an isolation door, and it sort of makes your motorhome look just a bit more homely. Separates the bedroom, so which is nice. Again, another upgrade that's been happened here has got the Maxi fan system, so it blows air in or out of the motorhome. So if you're in hot climates, you can function the fan to blow air in. It's remote controlled, and that's where the remote control is. So the current owner's done a lot of upgrades to this motorhome. Functional upgrades. It's also got a 280 amp lithium leisure battery, which will be going with the van. So it means capable of being off grid for a week and not have to be hooked up. So a really good motorhome for couples, grandparents, with the functionality that you can take 2 extra people or small families, because it's also got the electrical drop down bed for the other bed. So you've seen the 2 singles in the back, and then you've got the drop down electric bed if you are needing to carry 2 other persons and take them with you. So 4 berth, 4 travelling seats. Ideal layout for couples, but also for families. Zefiro 685. Twin singles or large king size bed. All windows have fly screens and blackout screens on all windows. And I've actually got the artificial lighting on just so you can see it. Some of it's touch controlled, which is nice. Little shelving in places just for odds and sods. Oh, beautiful motorhome.